And the people who come to the temple may not benefit. This is mother's house. You have to do the best. So I have to do the best. To give you that mantra, you have to have a tagudi. Tagudi to give life, not tagudi. It takes almost 25 years it took. Each day I do. And when we do the prayogam, his gurus come. His gurus, not him. His gurus. I have never met them. I have seen the picture. They come. They come and take it. So when I do them, it goes to them. Look at the beautiful plan. They give me and I give them. And we do them every day. It's called prayogam. Yoga and prayoga. Yoga, you go into union. In other words, you remove all this attachment, and pratihara, you remove all the senses and become one with the divine. Prayogam, you work. It's a job. You go there and they give you, they interact with you. The nice thing would be you interact with them. Can you imagine interacting with a non-human entity and get the information? That's fantastic. Only if she wants. No other way. But it's a great blessing. And you are in a way blessed to the degree. How much closer I am to her compared to you is just a difference. You can't be as close or more close. But we're all one. We are connected. A different degree of connection, different degree of knowledge, different degree of grace. And when she decides, she would stop me. I get too long. So the most important, first, these Maharishis are sons of Brahma. Brahma's Manasaputra, meaning mind-born sons of Brahma. Why should they become human? They are Brahma's sons, seven Saptarishi first. But they're all very logical beings. To be able to communicate with us, they have to be human at one stage, so that the connection can be made. If they are now being human, always divine, we may not be able to make the connection. I can understand psychologically and logically. So they became his son, beginning with Vasishtha. Agastya Bhagavan is his brother. Both mother is Urvasi, Agastya and Vasishtha. Then Marichi, there are so many of them. Marichi will be the first one, Vasishtha, Agastya, Gautama. There's so many of them, 7 of them. And then there are many more. There are 10,000 Maharishis. And some of them are women. Gargi is a wonderful Maharishi. Lopamutra, you see Lopamutra next to Agastya? Wonderful being. Yeah, that's Lopamutra. When I do them, she gives me more. Because she's a mother, you know. Mother is more kinder to you. She gives more. And she was also not a human. The mythology is no king would give the daughter to Agastya because he was not good looking. Some stupid mythology. So he created her. Just like Shiva created Kartikeya from his intense third eye. Same way, Agastya created Lopamutra, and she was born and picked up by the king, and she married Agastya after 20 years, and she lived with him. And how long they lived? These beings probably lived for thousands of years. We really don't know. Bharatwaj Maharishi, there must have been many Bharatwaj Maharishi. He again, even Bogar, Bogar is supposed to have created the Chinese and Japanese civilization. That means how many years he has lived. He comes back and back again. In India, it was 14,000 years ago in Parni, but he had been there many times. They are probably lived forever. See, civilizations, what we understand is very primitive. We know only 5,000, 6,000, maybe now 20,000, 25,000. But many civilizations came and went. Atlantis, Lemuria, these are all continents which were there, gone, nothing left because they're all gone under. And they were there because even in Pakistan, some places, they're ancient. Even Dwarka is very ancient. Now they're finding Dwarka. Many of the left over. So civilizations have existed for hundreds of thousands of years. So when we do the Homa, we invoke. Do you know each time we come and we do the Homa, you or we identify you. Who are you? When are you here? That is today. Sveta Varaha Kalpa. Mantra. We identify all and say you. I come to you today. Mula Natchatra. It's very scientific. And if you calculate that thing, it comes to trillions years, not billions, trillions. That means it has existed forever. Time doesn't have meaning. Forever is the correct term. She is there forever, and she just thinks one universe forms. She thinks, looks here, another universe forms. Billions and billions of universe. That's why Sankaracharya, see, what a wonderful soul. 32 years old. I was in that place, he was there. I was thinking, how did he make it 1,000 years ago? Here I'm doing all this planes and all, the police protection. He was there in that place, walking. Is it possible? But he has done that. He went to Kashmir and he was given the seat of Ma Saraswati. Walked there with a seat, and he has done that. So these beings are extraordinary beings. 32 years old, he passed away. Ramanuja is about 1,000 years. He was 800 AD, Ramanuja would be 1000 AD. Madhva would be about 1400 AD. Great beings. Madhva is Dvaita. His path is Dvaita, two. That means you and I are not the same. I am one, you are one. I can now be you. I can only worship you. That is Dvaita. He is monism. We are all one. We all came from you. That is one path. And you should remember this person, Kabila. You all know Kabila. Kabila is a Maharishi. Do you know Kabila? Kabila is a wonderful Maharishi. He is a founder of Sankhya philosophy. And Sankhya is a very unusual philosophy. I don't have the time to explain. It's very different, very unusual. And Kabila was the one who was the founder of Sankhya. People won't accept it. It's a little different. But I see there is a basis. And he taught his mother that. Kapila. He is the founder of Sankhya. But we follow Dvaita. Most of us, whether you know it or not, we follow Ramanuja. We are dualist. You are there, I'm here, and you become me, and I manifest myself and come back to you. That's a Dvaita path. Most of us are Dvaitas. Some of us are monist, Sankaracharya. So all this are wonderful being today, on this day. How much time I have? 5 more minutes? Okay. So I just want to give you just a taste of it. What is today? What are these gurus? Why are they so special? These are all pure beings. Are they human? Some of them are not, but many of them were, but they become divine. You travel in this path. You keep traveling with Mother. Next time will be different level of your manifestation. And you keep traveling with her. You become technically a Devata, essentially. You will travel in that path and you become that. And ultimately end up with her. Takes trillion years or whatever. So this is the travel of, and this temple's tradition is that you don't stop as human. You keep coming and you keep growing, you keep moving. And this you don't see it. You won't see it in Vedas. They all say you become united with one. You become united with one means you've gone to the highest level. What about rest of the life form? You have to make sure everyone reaches that stage. This temple, no, you keep moving, we will make you grow. We will give you the ability to go into super sensual world, not just sense-based world. Sense-based is here. Next time you may be higher level of consciousness. I use the term super sensuous world, meaning the vibratory levels are so high, you don't need any of this senses. We are beyond vibration, beyond senses. So super sensuous world. There the thought process, even Trita Yuga and those yugas, they must have had the ability to perceive without senses. Then we became we degenerated. Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, then it will end. Then the life cycle would start again. Make sense? All logical. So you have lived a long time. So today, think of this wonderful, great soul and thank Mother for being so kind to us and so precise and so loving, so thoughtful. So in return, we'll show our love. Particularly now, those of you who can afford to participate in the construction, please participate. Because there's only 2 years, this year, next year, afterwards will be completed. She will always grace you. But if you can afford to, do it. Because if I don't tell that to you, I don't say that normally. I don't ask anyone any money. But I feel bad because I know what it's worth and I get it, but I just feel bad to tell somebody, to tell her and say, give money. That lady gave $100,000 the other day. Yesterday, one lady, Jayesh, you want to give 20,000. I said, don't talk to me about money. I don't know. Talk to you and all. But they want to. And ultimately, you do need to connect. To connect, you have to give. And constructing a temple is very auspicious for anyone at any time. Constructing a temple designed by her, asked by her, directed by her. Can you imagine? Is it possible? The chance won't occur. We are given the chance. So take advantage of it. Anything, $1, $10, $100, 100,000. It's up to you. It's between you and her. Whatever you can have. But that's most cost effective. Nothing, people say, I have a friend of mine, I'm meeting him tomorrow. He's worth about $10 billion. Best knows. Anyway. And he's about 80 and he tells me, I'm giving this, my children. This. And I said, nothing you're going to take. It's all gone. Look at Steve Jobs, $20 billion worth of Apple stock. 1 minute's gone. No connection between him and the money. Whereas here, we are long-term investors. We are long-term. We keep coming back and enjoying it. Whereas you people don't have any way. Then he said he's a Jewish person. He is building a big synagogue in Poland, Warsaw. Very wealthy. So he is doing his own way. But the way we do is precise. She tells us exactly what your destiny is, what you do, and she will help. So we are the most blessed people. And come, there's one more we do called Rishi Panchami. That's in October, I think. This is Poornima. On a Poornima day, on this auspicious day, to sit here and talk about them, that means they know you. You're talking about them. Do you know what would be the benefit for that? Would be for your soul. You may not know. Mentally too, you know. It's a wonderful thing. But your soul will be very pleased and very rich. Thank you.